Hello everybody, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to the first episode of Highlight of the Week. A series where I'm showing you one or two great replays, mostly from you, and talk about it. And because this is the first episode, we are going to hold a giveaway at the end of the video where you can win one of 5 credit boost packages and 1 times 7 days of premium. And if you are the lucky player to make the best replay or the highlight of the week, you will get 7 days of premium and a Panzer T25 tier 5 German medium tank. But now we are in our Mauerbrecher on the map Mines in an encounter battle in the 357 system, where we are sadly enough the lowest tier in the game. And you can see this is a game where I try hard quite a bit in the beginning with some APCR spam, but that is due to the fact that I want to perform amazing for my gun mark. I finally free mark the Mauerbrecher, but man was it annoying. But now we are still tryharding with our APCR shells, and this game was so close in the end. But right now you can see we are doing some supportive fire. Why exactly? Because going on the hill meaning we will be exposed to the Stritzwagen's fire, to the Panzerkampfwagen 7's fire, and the artillery fire. So right now I'm doing the best what I can is getting a nice little snapshot into the side of the AMX 56T and getting some supportive fire onto the hill against the Panzerkampfwagen 7. Which, well, is a tank we really gotta watch out for. Well then, you could also see that in the beginning of the video I shot against a falling tree, and after that a T10 was spotted with 400 HP missing. Yes, sometimes if you know where people have to cross, you can pre-aim and hope for a lucky shot when they are knocking over trees and something. The next shot, another shot in the nice side of an E75, gives us another 387 damage, and we are already at 1.8k or roughly 2.2k because of the blind shot onto the T10. We are still loaded gold shells, but sadly enough the Panzerkampfwagen 7 side armor is 160mm strong in a decent angle. We are shooting APCR shells, so we need to be lucky enough to hit its turret ring to actually be able to penetrate. You could argue right now that I am a camping baboon, but sadly enough this is not what is happening here. I can tell you right now that many people even flamed me for that game in the beginning because I'm camping Scrubblor. But just think about it. First of all, I'm not a top tier tank. If I'm a top tier, I'm going to play aggressive. This is without a question. If I'm not a top tier, I have a hard time doing stuff. I can't battle a Panzerkampfwagen 7 frontally. I have to get his side to consistently deal damage. And this is what I'm doing right now. I have a decent spot where I can do side shots onto the Panzerkampfwagen 7. He is dead now though. We are finally able to unload the APCR shells after one more shot, I think. And we are driving forward to finish off the AMX 56T. And as you can see, the base is almost getting captured. It got reset in the last few seconds and the game goes on. We are reloading now an AP shot because the AMX 56T is a one shot for us. We are going though to, well, shake it up a little bit and going to load some HE shell. The HE shell in my opinion is most of the time just simply perfect to finish off low HP targets, and not now, because we missed that snapshot. Luckily for us, the AMX 56T decides not to shoot APCR shells or hit our lower plate and is simply detracking us. Can we get the second shot? No, we hit the side armor of the turret and our HE shot is simply not doing any damage at the moment. So right now we really need to watch carefully. We need to hit his roof to be actually able to penetrate him and do some damage. In that case, actually using HE is not the best idea, and it's also not the best idea to drive out like that, as there is still the Stritzwagen 130B and the Skorpion G aiming at us. You could see we did not really bounce the shot yet, there we go. There is the Scorpion G. And the AMX-56T bounces up on the side. I need to get you fella out of here. I'm aiming for the tracks. Easy shot. 91 damage with the HE shots. And now I am still loading the HE shots. Why exactly? Because, hey, the Scorpion G is a tank which gets easily penetrated. But, oh my god, what was that? I even need to burn my repair kit because I don't want to be a sitting duck here. I lose the driver and the gunner with that 486 damage shot by the artillery. The Stridswagen is still aiming for me, but it looks like I was or went invisible again. And oh, look at that. That's a Scorpion G. Let's hope he's driving out. We still have our HE loaded and... oh, perfect. 637 damage into his juicy side, making him almost a one-shot for us. Well then, now it looks like we can't do much anymore. Our driver is still dead and I'm trying to make a blind shot at the Stridswagen 103B. He was last spotted there and you can see there has to be an impact as we did not see any splash effects hitting of the shell hitting the stone behind. So I'm pretty certain that I hit either his front armor or his lower plate and oh boy, we are 2100 HP back and we just lost a guy. It's 11 to 12 kills. 3 versus 4 and well, we still only have 2 fight tanks left. The Object 140 certainly really didn't like what we did in that game, even though we are trying our best to carry the game out. Seriously, I have to say that it might look like I am a little raptor bitchy, because I am simply camping in the back, but let's be honest here, what should I do? If I go to the front, I'll get butt munched by something like a Panzerkampfwagen 7 or the E75 or the T10. Because my armor is not going to hold off those shells frontally. If I am, and you can watch that in my How to Penetrate Mauerbrecher edition, if I am even angling my turret correctly, he still has a pretty decent chance of penetrating the sides of the turret. So what I'm doing right now is trying to get onto the hill to get a better overview. We have 445 meters of view range. The Scorpion G crashes for some reason and can we get a snapshot? No, we sadly miss and we need to be really darn careful now. The 140s can easily out-DPM us, but there he is. There is the Stridswagen 103B. Our shot sadly enough bounced him and now we are a one-shot. We are even a one-shot for the 140 if he is lucky enough to make a high roll. The E75 did a perfect shot onto the Aishu and can I get a shot on the 140? He needs to die, otherwise the E75 will be gone. But the RD saves the day. 3 versus 2. The Stridswagen 103B assumingly went on to the hill. So I'm saying, you know what? I'm coming for you. We have still RT support. Let's do this. Like right now, I'm trying to spot for our RD. We need to play by that clicker because he can win the game with one single shot, which is obviously a pen shot. We are lucky enough to play a tank with a 12.8 centimeter caliber gun, meaning that we have auto pen in the small strip of the 103B's turret. Or like not turret, excuse me, the strip of the gun where the gun is mounted and the lower plate. The lower plate is only 40 millimeters thick, meaning we are able to easily penetrate it. But now look at that Aishu. I keep him spotted for our artillery, so excuse me, I'm not going. I did assume just the gender of the M53, M55. Now I'm hoping that he or it can splash the Aishu out of the game. I'm still trying to stay careful because I still think either the Stridswagen let himself drop down or he's behind that corner. So I need to be impressively careful to not get flanked by him. So you can see I'm still trying my best to not being too exposed. I was thinking he went back to A4, but there he is. The Stridswagen is spotted. I'm turning around. Can we get a shot onto him? No, he kills the 75 and it's a 2v2. I'm trying to make a shot onto his weak gun side, but the RD saves the day once again, splashing out the Aishu. Now it's a 2v1 and gosh darn, the Stritzwagen needs one simple penetration hit onto us. We sadly enough miss him once again. Our blind shot didn't connect it and we need to rush to that. We need to rush to that boulder, otherwise we are gone. Otherwise we are dead and the game is lost. Luckily enough for us, excuse me for that little mistake, we are able to get in cover in time and he bounces the side of our turret because its APCR has not enough normalization and the RD hits him for another 427 damage. He is 502 HP strong, meaning he could theoretically be a one-shot for us if we are a lucky little fella. I'm trying my best to spot him. I was thinking he's still camping in a bush. I'm trying to make a blind shot and it didn't connect it. It looks like the Stritzwagen made its way out of there. So I'm deciding to drive forward to that little mountain formation, hill formation, to get a bit better positioning onto him, being above of him, and obviously not getting ambushed like he does here. I'm trying to my best. I should have shot a little bit earlier. We bounce off, or rather hit its spaced armor on the side. And oh boy, can we get a shot into him before he makes a shot into us? We are reloaded. Please, we need to get that shot right. He's aiming, we're making a snapshot, and we miss, and he does the same. He should easily kill us right now. He should just drive onto us and kill us, because we would be impressively lucky to finish this guy off in one shot. The RT is doing a splendid job trying to get from behind. I'm driving for it. He is coming for me. I'm aiming, and we penetrate him with a high roll. Holy macaroni. We penetrate him into that weak spot onto the upper plate with 40 millimeters of armor, meaning it's an auto pen for us for a high roll for over 62 damage. Jesus. And this is it. An ace tanker, 2100 experience gained from that game. Steel wall, 4856 damage and 427 spotted. You can see, there we go. The T10 gladly took a shot by us. We did the highest amount of damage on our team. The Object 140 of the enemy team tried to carry the balls out of its team. Sadly, not enough. We survived barely with an impressive high roll. 25 shots, 17 hits, 11 penetrations, 3k sniped and 2.4k blocked. Man, I was shaking after that game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now let's go to how to enter the highlight of the week. What you first need to do is upload a replay which you like. Obviously not going to download that one. We are going to upload a replay with the title Highlight of the Week. Tell me what tank it was, like ELC even 90, which is tank right now, and then you can choose a nice little replay where you performed amazing. Write something in the description like steel wall lol, and upload it. If you did that, then okay, I can't upload it again because I already uploaded it here. Then you get the link, go to your email account, make an email at rrhighlight@gmail.com. Obviously, I need to write it correctly. There we go. With the subject Highlight of the Week, give me what you did with the replay and send it, and I'll have a look at it. And if you are lucky enough and a subscriber, you will have a chance to win one of 5 credit booster packages, one 7 days premium account code, or if you are the highlight of the week, a Panzer T25 with 7 days of premium. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see your replays. Bye bye.